allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, Sally, you ready to call the roll?
Dagner.
Here.
Kramer. Martin. Stevens. And Wender.
Brendan.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Motion in order to accept the agenda.
Move to accept the agenda.
Moved by Bart.
Support.
Support Ann. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Now we got the finance meeting minutes for the January 19th, the regular board meeting minutes for 23rd, special meeting January 26th. What's your pleasure?
I have one correction, Mr. Chairman, on the January 26th special meeting, item number 5. Second line down, it should be the Henry Foundation, not the County Foundation, for the $2,000 from the lost snowfall, or 2,000 lost and 2,000 from the Henry Foundation.
Okay, there's a motion to approve.
I move that we approve these minutes as printed.
Okay, moved by Ann.
Support.
Support Barb. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion
I should
carried.
have said as corrected. but-
Okay,
Okay.
you got that, Ollie.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay, citizen time. Any citizen want to address the board? Seeing none, resolutions, legislation. Joe?
We have one tonight, Mr. Chairman. The airport, let's go right down to the airport, 7 and 3.
Joe, why don't we
Wanna
just
wait
wait?
on that?
Yeah, because we got a few items.
Okay, we do.
That's it then, resolutions for communications on finance and
I move we approve the monthly bills for January 2017 in the amount of $225,052.97.
moved by Ann. Support Barb. Comments? Roll call, please.
Dagner.
Yes.
Kramer.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Stevens.
Yes.
Wender.
Aye, motion's carried.
I move we accept the trial balance and budget status report from the treasurer for the period ending January 31st, 2017.
Moved by Ann.
Support.
Support Joe. Comment? All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried.
And lastly, I move we approve the request by Sagola Senior Center for disbursement of their senior millage funds in the amount of $23,400.
Moved by Ann.
Support.
Support Joe. You got a comment?
Yeah, the actual amount they requested was 25,000, but the allocation is 23,400. The letter wasn't accurate, but I guess the intent of the letter was sufficient.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Kramer.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Stevens.
Yes.
Wender.
Aye.
Dagner.
Yes. Motion carried. 895, Barb.
The report tonight.
6 County, Joe. Planning and zoning, Barb.
We have two, for the packet, the WRISC meeting minutes of December 7th and February 1st. That's December 7th, 2016, February 1st, 2017. And then we also have, for your information, the Dickinson Conservation District meeting minutes of December 20th, 2016.
You know, I don't know why these WRISC minutes are even in our packet. We're not involved with them.
I think, didn't we send them some money? I thought we had.
Well, I don't even know what it is.
It's
What
the
was the
Wild
Wild
Rivers.
Rivers Invasive Species Coalition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we joined this coalition, and it's information that's pertinent to the county as far as invasive species.
Yeah, I think it's important to get them so we keep getting updates.
Okay, very good. We'll go on. DHHS, Dixa, Barb.
We have the Dixa meeting minutes of November 10th and January 19th in the packet.
DI Health, Joe.
Board of Health meeting minutes of January 25th for the record. And We'll be starting to interview applicants for Steve Horton's job within the next couple of weeks to fill his position.
Okay, North Point Ann,
There are two sets of minutes in your packet, one from January 12th and one from January 26th. Also, the CEO of North Point, Jen McCarty, will be on family medical leave sometime in February. She's going to work right up until her new baby is delivered. And she will be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. She's entitled up to 12 weeks, but she intends to take 6 to 8 weeks. And the board hired an interim CEO. We hired Jill Dahl, who's the Dickinson County Director, and we've agreed to pay her an additional $350 a week, starting the first day after Ms. McCarty leaves, continuing it until her return.
okay, thank you. Pinecrest, John.
No report tonight.
Equalization,
No
John.
report tonight.
About Sid's not here. Sid, you got anything?
Something statistical in nature, I guess. Kind of a summary of building permit activity. 16 versus 15 versus 14. I think I read it off through mid-August at the apportionment report in October. But this is all the 16, now 15 and 14. So it gives you kind of an idea where things have been going the last.
You want to give some to the media, Sid?
Sure.
Thanks, Sid. I have another copy.
I don't think I have one.
Here, I got this already.
But I'll just go over it briefly. It's pretty much
Very
self-explanatory. On the top half represents the number of permits issued by, I just broke it down into 4 categories. The largest ones being what you see there, homes and camps, garages, pole buildings, additions, and commercial and industrial. And you can see for 16, the total is 146 permits, up from the prior year of 114, but actually the value is down. Looks like we got 10,800,000 in 16 versus 13,900,000 in 15, and down from 16,165,844. And those dollar numbers are coming from the permits itself, which can be conservative because sometimes the homeowner will come in and pull a permit, and what they're giving you is maybe just the materials if they're doing the project themselves. So that's the amount that appears on the permit. So that those numbers may be a little conservative from what the assessor will put on the assessment roll. And there are other permits that are issued, like porches and decks. I didn't include those here. There's quite a few of those, but dollar-wise, they don't amount to a lot in terms of what's added to the assessment. So these are the bigger items that get added to the assessment roll, and that's what the top half shows. As you move to the right, that's really the difference in quantity versus dollars and the percentage changes. So below that, on the bottom half, is just the averages. You can see it's kind of trending downward. It was 125,317 for those 4 categories. In 14, it was 121,900. In 15, and it's down to about 74,000 this year. So you can see it's trending somewhat downward. And on a related note, We Energies has on the Wisconsin side of the river, the Twin Falls hydro plant is now operational on the Wisconsin side of the river. And so there's going to be a fairly significant drop on the Brighton Township side in the value on that particular parcel, about a $2.6 million taxable value drop. A lot of the electrical accessory equipment, turbines and generators and that type of thing are no longer being used by the Wisconsin Electric, of course, on that Michigan side of the river. So that'll impact our taxable value, which we'll get into a little bit more when we do the equalization report in April. So just kind of a heads up, and that's how it's been trending.
When will we see the drop when the We Energies power?
It's going to be effective this year, 2017.
In 17.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Another thing too, these permits, even though they're pulled in the year of 2016, in some cases, a lot of projects don't get finished. So for instance, a house, tax day is always December 31st for the assessor. So they're looking at property as of December 31st, 2016, that becomes your 2017 assessed value. So like a house, for instance, if it's started in construction in 16 and is not finished, let's say it's a $100,000 house and it's $60,000 is complete and they just haven't finished, it'll go on as 30,000 assessed and taxable. The other 40,000, assuming it's finished in 17, will go on the 18 roll as 40,000 or 20,000 assessed taxable. So a lot of permits you see in 1 year are not finished in that year and will be finished in the subsequent year. So.
Okay, any questions or said?
On another issue, I saw on the MAC report that we get that the dark store case is going to be heard at the Supreme Court level. Is this a new piece of information?
No. That's the Escanaba Menards case that they're talking about. That was originally rejected by the tribunal against the city of Escanaba. That was then appealed to the Court of Appeals, and then on appeals it was remanded back to the tribunal. Like they had, the appeals court was essentially telling them they erred in their decision. So it's been sitting there, and then of course Menards has appealed it to the Supreme Court, and now they'll take that case up. So hopefully we'll see where that goes. It stays where it's at in terms of, or hopefully they send it back and come up with a different value.
Okay, anything further? Thank you, Sid. We'll move on. Building supply, real estate remodeling. John,
No report tonight.
public safety. First, we got the sheriff's office monthly report. Do you want to report verbally or?
Well, no, just, I said every month I'm gonna put it in the packet for you to view, or just a basic of what goes on at the office, so.
Have you got anything else to report?
No, nothing except for the monthly report.
I was visiting with Brian the other day, and he said he spent time over at correctional center, and did you say you found some blind spots and you're gonna pursue getting a grant for camera?
We're gonna do a little bit of inventory over there and see what we can do to upgrade some things. Big thing is with our insurance, we were in RMA. We have some grants available to see what we have available. Every 7 years they roll over about $50,000 you can use for equipment, choosing matching type grant, so we're looking at that.
Okay, you guys can further. Thank you for coming. Okay, John, would you handle the rest of the sheriff's department motions?
K2, I move to approve the annual contract with CHC for 2017 inmate health care services in the amount of $118,572. And authorize the chairman to sign the same.
Moved by John, supported by Barb. This is about the same amount.
That's the renewal, it's similar to
Yeah, same numbers.
and spoke to Lieutenant Price about it too, he had no objections that he wanted me to bring on board.
Okay, thank you. Any further comments? Roll call, please.
Martin? Yes. Stevens?
Yes.
Wender?
Aye.
Degner?
Yes.
Kramer? Yes.
Motion's carried.
K3, approve the request of the district judge, Nonomia, to allow the magistrate, Emily Ellis, to attend mandatory training in Lansing, Michigan, at approximate cost of $600.
Okay, moved by John.
Support?
Support Barb. Comments? Okay, none. Roll call, please.
Stevens?
Yes.
Wender? Degner?
Yes.
Kramer? Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approve the request of Sheriff Rudder to post and fill a full-time corrections officer vacancy.
Moved by John.
Support.
Support Joe. Now visiting with the sheriff the other day. It's hard to get these positions filled, isn't it?
Right, this is a vacancy due to a resignation just in the last couple of days, so.
Yeah.
And with the addition is to fill the vacancy on one, but not in addition to staff.
Have you
Use
got
10 more
any
if I can.
candidates in line for this position?
I think I'll have several apply from within that or have been with our office part-time for quite some time now. I think they're very viable candidates, so.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried.
K5, I move we approve the purchase and installation of a replacement server for the 911 and Sheriff's Office to include software, labor, and repurposing of the old server as a backup unit.
Okay, moved by John. Support. Joe? Okay, now, I think I read in our packet that this could cost like 15,000. I'd like to see it in the motion, not to exceed. So we got a matter of record, what the amount is.
I would amend my motion to include, not to exceed 15,000.
Joe, you agree, you support it? Okay, any further questions?
I just wanted, the server itself is 4808. Is that right?
For the server. Pete is here.
That's
Between that and 15,000 will cover the software and the labor and the reprogramming.
Right, what we're doing, Ann, is we're buying a new server. We have the old one in place already. It's a little hard to explain, but this is what we call a virtual server. You can take that server and partition it to make like 10 servers in one box, and we would do that. And then what we'll do is program that up, assume everything that's operating right now. We'll take the old server, reprogram that, actually move it out of the room that it's in, and we'll move it to another location within the building so that we have ourselves a backup. Right now, we have no backup. If that fails, we're dead in the water, and we might not recover the information on there. So what this old one will use is a backup, and we'll probably put it up somewhere in the jail complex.
So the 15,000 will be to Tech Solutions. They will do the labor.
They will do the labor, I will monitor it, we'll make sure certain things are done. We've got things I want to get done to make it work.
And Brian, we got this covered in the budget.
Yes.
Anything further for Pete? Seeing none, roll call please, and thank you, Pete.
Degner,
Yes.
Kramer,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Wonder.
Aye, motion carried. Parks Committee, Joe.
All right, Mr. Chairman, we got 3 items tonight. First one is Trinity Lake meeting minutes of October 5th and 9th of 2016 for the record. Number 2, notice of intent for a recreation grant timetable for the DNR grant. Also, we want Brian to discuss this a little bit. This is for playground equipment and time.
Yeah, this is for playground equipment at Lake Anthony. What we have to do is we have to send a letter of intent to QPAD whenever we're interested in applying for the grant. And then what we also have to do is we also have to have a public hearing. Once we have the public hearing, afterwards, we have to pass a resolution saying that we're committed to the project, committing the money. Everything has to be submitted by April 1st. And the award probably won't be until October, November timeframe. So actually, we wouldn't have to budget any money until next fiscal year. So that's the process. The next meeting, I would propose that we do a quick public hearing, maybe at 5:30 before the board meeting.
That ain't gonna take that long. 15 minutes public hearing.
Yeah. That's fine. 5:45 have public hearing, just some public input on it. And it's a simple grant, it's just for upgrading the playground equipment out there.
Now, Brian, why can't we have our meeting and then have the public hearing right in that meeting rather than having separate?
Because you have to actually, the way that I was going to be a little bit, the public hearing's got to be its own process.
It's gotta have the-
We'd have to adjourn and then come back.
Yeah, but we do that during the regular
But we can
meeting.
do it during the,
Okay.
as
That's
long
fine.
as it's on the agenda, as a public hearing, and then we go out of this one and go into that, and then go out of that and go back in.
Yeah,
Okay, we can do that.
okay?
Item, Madam, we need a motion to adjourn.
Ted, Brian, I think he was gonna report on that in the consultant's report, correct? Brian Timberhill.
Yes.
For the grant, can that be posted anywhere in public, certainly social media? Now that
Actually,
we
get
haven't
most,
set a really, we haven't really set a time for it, have we?
we will, we'll do it tomorrow, call me tomorrow, we'll set everything up. We can also put that notice of intent right on the media that we need. That kind of explains the project.
Okay, we're moving on. Airport, my committee. Brian, would you handle the first part of this, or the employment?
Actually, I did ask Tim to come and explain
Okay,
everything.
Tim, you wanna take us through this?
So for 2016, we're back on being primary airport. Delta put on 10,866 passengers with 378 supplemental passengers from Cubic and some of them from ValleyMed. So it brings us up to the 11,244. We had 10,522 people come in, and for the freight, we took in 376,195 pounds, and I apologize, we put out 376,195 and took in 543,861. Which it's starting to, it's holding steady at that. I looked through the last few years and we're still holding pretty much the same. We're bringing in more than we're putting out for freight. I looked back in year 2000, we put out 1,450,179 pounds of freight. So what I'm seeing is that now that we don't have the check runners is what they call them. So every night, once in the morning, once in the evening, we have planes coming in running canceled checks over to Anoka, Minnesota. That's the only thing that we lost. So that and a little bit of Grady Foundry used to ship out some heavy castings. So yeah, with everything going electronic, that definitely affected us. So that's it for the numbers. Our new schedule starts on Friday. We'll have the 10:30 a.m. to Minneapolis and the 4:30 to Detroit.
What time are those return flights then?
It's a half an hour before, so 9:30 and 3:30. So it's just a quick turn is what it is. So then we have, on April 8th, we have the Northwoods Air Lifeline, the Green Bay Packer tailgate party. The event will be held at the county hangar, and everything will start off at 3 o'clock. I believe I'll have tickets at somewhere in the terminal. Somebody will be taking care of tickets. We'll have a stockpile of them, but I know Northwoods Air Lifeline is putting them out at random locations as well. So we're still moving forward with the runway construction. The state should be bidding this out in mid-May for a late August and early September start date. So, we'll find more about how long the construction is going to start when those bids come back. And just a quick update, we still have the LED lighting that needs to get done. That what we're waiting on, because it was supposed to be done last fall. Everything was on back order, so Scott's going to be working on that in the next few weeks here.
Okay, Joe.
Even though our dates have changed dramatically for our arrival departure, we can still campaign, maybe with Escanaba and for an earlier flight.
We've talked, Kelly and I have been talking, we might try to go to Atlanta and talk to Delta, see if we both lock into a flight together, if we can fill it out of Detroit and try to get a late night and an early morning departure. I don't know if it's going to work. They wanted to get away from all of the tag-on flights, but it's worth a shot.
I think we have to campaign our representatives and our senators to not take away any dollars in essential air service. And that just was a memo and the stuff that I think that's a key critical item we have to campaign for. If we lose that, we lose a lot.
Yep, sure.
Brian, do you know if our match is 5% or 2.5%?
Still at 5 right now. We did get an email from Gavin last week saying it hasn't fallen off the table yet. They're still looking at it. but as of right now, it's still at 5%.
Okay. Any further questions for Tim?
I just want to thank Tim for everything he does.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Tim.
A lot of time.
Okay, we'll move on. A motion be in order. John, you want to handle that motion too?
Move that we approve MDOT contract 2017-0358 for reimbursement of aircraft rescue and firefighter training expenses up to $2,000 and authorize the chairman to sign documents and resolution 2017-2 relative to the same.
Okay, moved by John, support Barb, comment? Roll call, please.
Martin,
Yes.
Stevens, Wender,
Aye.
Degner,
Yes.
Kramer, yes.
Motion carried. Fairboard, John.
Just one short thing, we approved the $5 admission to the fair next year with all the grandstand shows will be free.
The library board and
No report tonight.
employee relations, John.
Just wondering if Brian, did you get any meetings set?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
All the union groups contacted me, the VA has contacted me. He'll be in house March 7th. We will meet in the afternoon to set up dates for the registration.
Okay, hospital committee, Joe.
Missed the last meeting, I was out of town, so Henry went. I don't know if there's anything to report.
I got nothing to report. Close the door session so far. Road commission, we got the meeting minutes of January 10th. Construction code, John.
No report.
How about the West, John?
No report.
Veterans, Joe.
No report.
Citizen time. Saying none. Unfinished old business, Joe.
There is none.
How about petitions, new business?
None.
A motion be in order to accept committee reports and correspondence and place on file. No file.
No support.
Support John. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Now we're down to the controller's report.
It's, everyone had that contract with Van Don's Forestry Service in there. He did say that he would have the project bid out by the end of this week. Bid out last week to look at everything, so as I get more information from that, I'll send that out.
Can I ask where this is, where the timber's being harvested?
It's near Lake Anne.
Where we come out of Lake Antoine Park and go south side toward Iron Mountain,
It's kind of swampy area.
right next to that field.
Okay.
And I did look, it's 15%, we're giving 15%. I did look at a contract that I did in the nominee, and it was up to 20%. I tried to get them down a little bit, but 15% is actually pretty good deal. More than charging anywhere from 20 to 25%. So hopefully that project will be going soon. I also did receive a grant application for equipment from Toro, Boss. Justina Glazier from Boss had sent out the application. Basically what it is, it's like an equipment grant where we can get some equipment for the courthouse of the parks. So either we have a red Toro out there or we have a green John Deere out there. So we can either Toro can work with us or we'll have John Deere out there. That's something we'll apply for. That one has to be in by first week of May. So we're working on that one. The Veterans Committee meeting we did have last week. We did advertise for the VSO internally. There was nobody internally who was interested. We did advertise externally. Due date is February 28th. What I'm hoping to do is have a few interviews done right after the next meeting in March. So we'll have that committee will sit down on the interviews, I'll moderate, and hopefully we can find somebody to fill that position. We also have to have a dam inspection done at the Harbor Dam by DEQ. That's on our mind. But DEQ said if we petition them, we can have one of their inspectors come and inspect the dam. So I worked with them and hoping that they'll grant us that inspection by then, then that doesn't cost us anything.
Well, I thought that we had soil conservation district inspected that, but that's not the case evidently.
It has to be DEQ, and it's every 4 years.
why are we having to be on our special permit rather than soil control?
DEQ said they would do it free of charge, so they petitioned them. Had to be by March 1st, so I sent that off to. I also did send a letter to Senator Peters and Senator Samuel about essential air service. Saying that would be, Commissioner Degner brought it in that it was proposed that we do some cuts to that. So I thought that's very essential for us to pay with the airport. So we have to have that funding to get some letters to them. And then we talked about how we talked about the union. Also established an agreement with the road commission regarding the snow plowing and salting for the ski jumps. The cost is labor and equipment, but no overhead. So pretty much the same contract we've had the last couple of years with them. And then the only other thing is, Iron County did approach me about the CDBG grant, the regional grant that we're taking over now. They asked if we would take that over for them or help them out with that. I told their administrator, I told Gene that I'm still trying to grasp, what good hold of it, so I'm not going to do them justice just yet. So if they need some assistance, I'm going to look at assistance. So that's all I have.
Okay, any questions for John? We'll move on, Commissioner privilege. John?
I have really nothing other than the hog pens for the fairgrounds is moving along. It's at the Voc Center right now, and when they get 3 made, that's when Toro or Boss is going to make the publication announcement. Looks like we're going to end up with 40 individual hog pens, and we approved having them powder coated at a company in Green Bay. We got a good price on it, and we would agree to do that, so that's what we're looking at. So, looks like it's going to be a humongous project. Well done.
Okay, thank you, John. Clark? Joe? Couple things?
Well, I think we should send a letter to Darren Dyer. He was very good about trusting our facility for radon, and he's given us a good report. And so we need a motion for that, or just to make a note to send him a thank you. Secondly, this 2016 report, the annual mine inspection report, we just asked Brian if he ever dealt with mines in Menominee, and he said no, but it's an eye-opener to read about the mines in the county and some of the serious hazards that those mines, they make for us, a liability. He's very thorough. He goes through everything, and one thing he recommends is that we give him support through an ordinance. I mean, you could review this, but he essentially makes 5 points that he wishes he had the tools to enforce what he thinks should be done. And we always have this, this information, but we don't act on it. So I'm hoping that maybe, Brian, you can look at this and, advise us whether you think this is something we should look into. He also notes that the county work van sometimes helps with this mine remediation, but that the work van has been too busy with other projects recently.
And short at times too.
Yeah, so it's a good effort if we can get the county work van on that. Lastly, I'm going to be out of town the week of the 20th, so I don't think I'll be back for the meeting on the 27th, and Joe's going to probably attend North Point for me on the 23rd.
With Barb, did you say that?
Yeah, I attended, as a guest, I attended the Access Coalition for the streets and the highways. And MDOT reported, Ben Feldhausen from MDOT reported that that they're going to start with the North Junction in May, and then hopefully the South Junction at the end of the summer period, but hopefully early enough to complete it before the year is out. There's still issues with an estate settlement and some property issues, but it's basically gonna be a 5-lane, or they're gonna take out the median, all that grassy median, and it's gonna be just all redesigned, and they've got some other projects too that they're doing. And the big project though is gonna be in Delta County, where they're actually redoing the railroad bridge and widening it, putting access through there, and non-motorized vehicle path along the highway between Gladstone and Esplanade. So it's a huge, huge project, but we're getting some action this year too in Dickinson County. It's basically the north and south junction.
Okay, thank you. I have nothing. We need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Move in. For John, all in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And you got a basketball game?